fashion. So I think that is a negative overhang that is hanging around that could surprise negatively, and companies that are impacted by the agri sector could get hurt. The other factor, of course, is Iraq and the geopolitical risks. I was recently again in the US, and there the focus was a lot more on Iraq and Ukraine and the geopolitical issues than you hear in India. And of course, India is more vulnerable to, a higher oil price, and the economy can be negatively impacted. So if there is any geopolitical tension, I think that could cause the market to go down sharply. If there is obviously the El Nino effect, that's not going to cause a sharp collapse in the markets, but it will have a negative longer term impact. And then of course the budget, I think budget is going to be, either which way, it's going to have only a few days of impact, negative or positive.
Okay, that's some news coming in on the Hindustan Zinc divestment. Remember that the NDA government had flagged off the Hindustan Zinc divestment in the first week of June, and now they have shortlisted Resurgent India, IFCI, SPA Capital to value the stake in Hindustan Zinc. In any case, there were expectations that there would be a higher valuation, and that would actually help the exchequer fetch more than what was budgeted earlier. Hindustan Zinc, the stock is now spiking up almost about 3% odd. So is the case with some of these other stocks in the broader market, by the way. Look at something like Saskin Communications. After that big 20% rise yesterday, it's now up another 13.5%, and names like Emphasis 2 are doing quite well. But Punita, we have a query that's posted on our Money Control message board, so let's just take that up. Sharat Kapasi has written to us from Gurgaon, and he wants to know if infra stocks are a good bet for retail investors now, and if so, which are the stocks he can invest into. What's your view?
Well, I think infrastructure as a space is definitely bottomed out. Of course, the markets have recovered and these stocks have rallied quite sharply, but they're still, the valuations are still reasonable, and I think